Welcome to another episode of Behind the Scenes at CSI. I'm your host, Nick Durst, and today we are in 1R of the Sports Recreation Center, and I'm joined by one of the hardest working men on campus, Sal Caruso. Sal, welcome to the show. Let everybody know what exactly your job is here on campus.
Hi everybody, so my name is Sal Caruso. I am the Intramural and Rec Coordinator along with Club Sports now that we started recently. So basically what I try to do is I try to provide an atmosphere for the students here in 1R so that they feel welcome. That includes open rec sports like some of the popular ones like basketball and volleyball. I run a bunch of sports tournaments for the kids, one-dayers. We do a bunch of special events and collaborate with a bunch of different departments. What else do we do here? That's the gist of it as well. We also kind of accommodate all the rec facilities that you see here, the weight room, Peloton bike room, the cardio room. All those areas are for students to utilize during their semesters here.
All right, so this building, a lot's going on. A lot of it is running through you as far as the stuff with the students, not the athletes. So some fun activities you have here, a lot of the tournaments, right?
Yeah.
So behind us, all the past winners. So there's a bunch of tournaments you're running throughout the year. And something we always look forward to is the staff versus students games.
Yes,
So
those
you
are
have
one of
some
our,
of those coming up as well soon, right?
Yes, those are one of our special events, and those are really highly tutored. We got a lot of students come out for those, and they really want to compete against us and the faculty staff of the college. So those faculty staff out there that know about it, please join us. Come play against students. They want to see that competition. Behind here, Nick, you see our wall of champions. This was established when I started back in about 2014 or so. And we've been doing this and updating it every single year. This way the students are always recognized, and they always come up and ask me, is my name up there? Is my picture up there from last year? I said, yes, it is. If it was a past semester, you're up there. And they come here, they post it on their IGs, and they love the little experience, the little, knick-knack that it gives them. Yeah.
All right, so in a moment here, we're gonna go take a look at the basketball court. You have open rec going on right now.
Yes, I do.
Highly attended. But you mentioned the weight room and stuff, so let's take a quick look over there, and you can kind of tell us what activities go on in those rooms beyond just typical exercising.
Gotcha. This is for student athletes only, really. Both of these rooms here, very high tech, a lot of different equipment here that mainly the student athletes can utilize. Now this is only one of the rooms this is only two rooms that are really only for student athletes. Everything else in this building pretty much is for all general students.
So another student athlete room, and then over here, this room, I always keep one here. Now, is this any of these rooms you have to book ahead of time?
So no, so this is one of the rec facility areas that I like to call. This is called Intramurals room. It's kind of fairly new in the last couple of years. We put it together, and it has a bunch of lighter weights, yoga balls, mats, so that kids can just have a nice space to really work out on their own if they don't want to use some of the bigger equipment in the weight room. And then over here on this weight, we had some grant money come in, and these are new. They're only 2 years old. They're free Peloton bike uses, so you can go in there and create your own account and then in there and use it anytime you want. And that will always be an account for here. So you can't use it for somewhere else, but these Peloton bikes, you created an account, you better use it in here at any time.
This last room here, what do we have?
And here we have the cardio equipment here. It's all non-electric, so just be careful when you're running on the treadmills. All right, but it is quality equipment in here. And you also have a little Stairmaster as well that is pretty popular at times. Gets you a good workout as well. But please, feel free to use it. We're open always 10 to 8, okay?
All right, now the last room here, obviously the weight room. So we'll take a look at that. Always a lot of people in there. And that's open the same times as well, Sal?
Yes, 10 to 8, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday 10 to 2. Those are the times that the building is open for the students.
And that is when school is in session, right?
Correct, during the semesters. And even during the summer too, it'll be open at certain times. Here's the weight room. We actually have a lot more equipment coming in very soon. A lot of repairs coming in as well. So this is for the general student body. Eventually I'd like to start doing some strength competitions as well, I'll have to talk to some of these kids to start doing that.
Okay, so you have that, and also the pool here, right? There is open swimming, correct?
There is open swim from 10 to 2. It has been whittled down to Tuesday and Thursday though, however, only.
Looks like some open swimmers right
Yeah.
now.
There you go, you got one right there maybe, a couple there.
And
Quality
if
pool.
you want to come to open swim, what's the standard procedure? You can just show up?
Yeah, just have your CSI ID and go show it to the lifeguard. They'll take it with you and then make sure you have your stuff in there in the locker room ready to go.
All right, let's take a look right now at Open Rec basketball. So this is always one of your, probably is your biggest event each week.
Yeah, one of the biggest events is Open Rec basketball. Volleyball is also very popular, and that's on Wednesday and Thursdays. So here we have Open Rec basketball. Basically, it's just an open recreational time, and all the kids know me, so.
They love you, Sal.
I know, you're all good. How you guys doing? Nice to see you. Basically, you'll get pickup games, just like in a park, except you're gonna be in a gym. They're all students here. They all check in over here on the table. Give them some views there. They all check in, and we record the numbers, and it's important to check in and register. This gives us an argument of why these kids should have more time in this gym, all right? So please join us whenever you can and have fun.
All right, so Sal, what we'll do here is we'll break, and we're gonna come back and we'll have the volleyball setup going on.
Sounds
so as far as everything for you getting things set up here, which events take the most time to set up? Is it like football? Is it basketball, volleyball?
So setup-wise, for these are not so bad because it's just the names that I have to register. The sports tournaments are the ones that take the most preparation. Make sure the teams are ready to go before the times. Make sure they get the rules out. Making sure that they know that the gym is ready to go in a certain time. All those little things just pre-gaming before.
For a basketball tournament, you run a bunch of them throughout the semester.
Yes.
What's the procedure to sign up for it?
So they go online at csidolphins.com. Under recreation, you'll see sports tournaments. You're gonna click on that. It'll give you a list of the tournaments we have for this semester. And then you can register either as yourself as an individual, and which will place you on a random team, or you can register a whole team as well. All you would need is your friends' Emplet ID numbers to register. We can get all the information, we'll put you on a team, and of course include a team name. There's some examples out there in the Wall of Champions that you can utilize as well and play with. Those are always fun.
All right, so we'll break here, and when we come back, we'll show you the volleyball setup for Open Rec. Okay, Sal, basketball nets are up now, and the volleyball nets are down. So you just set this up for volleyball.
Yes.
So talk to us about the process of setting this up and how long it takes you to get everything set for volleyball as the students are filing in now and going to be playing a little bit.
Yeah, so they're coming in now. So this only takes about 10 minutes set up now that I know how to do it. But in the beginning, it took about a good 20 minutes. All right, but a lot of the students would help out too as well, and they would too. The staff is great, they help out. But really, kids come here, enjoy a good time playing volleyball, and these events also, they help out with the tournaments coming up as well. So we have a 6-on-6 volleyball tournament coming up in late April. Same thing with basketball. Yesterday we had our first 1-on-1 and 3-point contest last Friday. This Friday we have a 3-on-3 contest. So we're going towards participation.
So volleyball, when's volleyball Open Rec, and just show up, or what do you have to do?
Volleyball Open Rec is on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 10:30 to 1:30. Right here in the Aux Gym. All you got to do is show up, register your name on there, or check in your name if you're already registered for the semester, grab a volleyball, and come play.
All right, let's take a look now and see where you store everything for everything recreational and intramurals. All right, so Sal, Batman has the Bat Cave. You have the Dolphin Cove here, where you have all this stuff. So what is in here, and how often are you pulling stuff out of here? Because it looks like you have stuff here for every sport.
Pretty much, yeah. So we pull stuff here for almost every sport we do, pretty much. Everything that I have for Intramurals and Recreation is all in this room. We got to get a few new equipment, but we got our t-shirts there. We've got all the flag football equipment. We've got spike ball, mini games, large.
All right, and a lot of this you're going to use for Campus Spirit Week, right?
Yes. During Spirit Week, we use a lot of this equipment. We bring it outside, and then when we do mini games outside here, we put cornhole, we put mini golf. We had to have a set somewhere else. We have frisbee, kickball, spike ball. We even have a new dartboard that's portable. We could bring out as well for certain events.
A lot of great stuff here, and the coaches use it as well. As Coach Morrow, he's coming in now to get his stuff for baseball.
Morrow's here.
So Sal, you mentioned it in the top of the video, which was also that we have some club sports here. So what are those club sports? And if someone wanted to join one of those teams, how could they do that?
All right, so the club sports we have are esports, women's flag football, women's bowling that are active right now. What else? That's cheerleading and stunt as well. So those are all Not fairly. Cheerleading is the oldest one. Is the first club that really started here at the College of Staten Island, and now we've developed into 4. Esports has been very popular since COVID.
Yeah, and our esports team dominates.
They do a great
Multiple
job. Alberto
championships.
Sanchez is the coordinator, so you want to contact him for esports.
Yeah. Some would say Alberto, the best coach we have as far as success on the field. Right?
I mean, it seems like it so far. He's got the most championships since 2020 here, so congrats to him. And then those teams, there's a lot of good kids in that team, and it's almost like its own mini little athletic department within esports and all its titles. But women's flag football's on the rise. Women bowling is doing well. Last year they had this semester they probably had their worst season in terms of tournament play, but previous 2 seasons before that we had 2 first place winners in individual competitions for women's bowling. And women's flag football is on the rise. We have a competition coming up on April 13th. That's going to be the Women's Flag Football National Collegiate Women's Flag Football League.
Yeah, our women dominated last school year.
Yes.
At CSI.
Yes, you did. So it's going to be fun. Definitely come out that day to support them. There's going to be a lot of events, food trucks going on there. And there's going to be about 8 to 10 schools here from women's flag football that day.
All right. Well, Sal, we're looking forward to it. We want to thank you for your time. And last thing, if anyone wants to learn any more information, anything you just discussed in this video, whether it's the facilities, this club sports, the intramurals, the open rec, where can they go on the website to find that information?
All right, so you can go on the website at csidolphins.com. You go under recreation tab, and under there's a bunch of different tabs you can take a look at, from open rec, sports tournaments, special events, even the rec facilities and the use of the Peloton bike room and all that is on there. However, you can always simply email me, salvatore.caruso@csi.cuny.edu or intramurals@csi.cuny.edu. Either one I manage, and I will look at, and I'll always respond to you.
Instagram as well, right?
Yes, Instagram as well, @CSI_intramurals as well. So any of those, you can DM me there as well. I will follow up with you at least within 24 hours. I always like to just at least get back to you within 24 to 48 hours so that hey, I'm here, let's talk, what do you need, let's go from there.
All right, Sal, thank you for your time. We appreciate everything you do for us here on campus. And that's going to do it here for Behind the Scenes at CSI. For Sal Caruso, I'm Nick Durst. Thank you for watching.